We are live. We are live.
We are live.
We are live. I like to say that. Live. Can we get a little sign outside that says now recording, do not enter?
And like flashes.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Kind of like a barbershop swirly light.
I like that a lot.
It said we are on Twitter now, live.
Yeah, I'm going to check.
It shows it, don't it?
Yeah,
It does. I see it,
Yeah.
I see it.
I'm going to check here in a minute, make sure we are.
We're on Facebook.
All right, we're live on there. What up, everybody? I got somebody on there. What up, boys and girls?
Just get on here for a little bit, kind of shoot some shit, talk about some things.
Just chatting a little bit.
Maybe top 5 power rankings if we get some people on here.
Anybody on here? We got one on
The
here.
mics does sound a little better.
Yeah, I think so.
No, Bark was right on it when he heard, wasn't he?
Oh, Barker's always on it. As soon as he hears something fucked up, he's right on it. What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
We're just on here doing a little morning chat.
I mean, it's a big day for the Eagle fans.
Yeah, we are.
There's a few Eagle fans out there, you know.
Gonna do a little hello, mother.
Greg Covey
What up?
said he's trying to work.
What up, Greg Covey?
Just take a break.
What up, Adam Smith?
My boy Adam.
We just don't have nothing to do. We was messing around in
Should
here.
I start Swift tonight? Oh, that's a negative.
Dude, Gainwell out.
I know, but
Gainwell out. You know what? I mean, who's your options, Travis Carr? Who's your options? I mean, I would not be afraid to start Gainwell tonight.
Swift.
Swift. That's what I mean. Sorry.
I mean, you got to give him the ball, right?
Hold
He's
on.
going to get it.
Hold on. Let me start this recording. People's asking questions. We're not even recording.
Well, press the record, daddy.
Yo! Impromptu, real and raw sports. We're just messing around in the studio. Figured we'd jump on here, talk a little Thursday night football tonight. A little
Yes,
week
sir.
1 power rankings.
Already.
Just bullshit a little bit.
Week 1 came and went fast.
It is
A lot
on.
of surprises.
It is. Greg Covey asked, "Is it on Prime tonight?" It is on Amazon Prime. It's Swift or Pickens in the flex. Deontay and Gainwell out. Swift or Pickens? I would start Pickens if I had one of the two.
Homer.
Well, I mean, I would. Would you start Swift or Pickens? You'd start Swift over Pickens tonight?
I do Swift. I mean, Pickens as well.
I'd start Pickens until you see. I mean, I was shocked at the lack of usage that Swift. I mean, did he get, how many carries did he get?
2, I think.
2? I thought it was like 2 or 3 carries. So yeah, I wouldn't do much. Pickens against but that's a Browns fan talking. So I mean, Deontay's out, so
he's gonna
we
get-
have to have somebody to
Pickens
throw
is going to get a
to.
lot of targets.
I mean, I think the Browns defense looked really good, but I mean, they're not going to shut us out. I mean, they might shut us out, but they're not going to shut Pickens out. And it's fantasy. I mean, it's not like, it's a PPR league. Pickens is going to catch some balls.
Yeah, I think Pickens is going to get a lot of opportunities.
I mean, he's got to.
He's got some dog in him.
Yeah, but Pickens ain't T. Higgins, Lane. Pickens better than T. Higgins. I don't know if I'd really say that, but Joe was just awful last week. That was just a bad game. The
Yeah.
Browns fans are acting like they're a fucking Super Bowl contender.
Neil.
What up, Neil
He's
Crabtree? He's here for a good time.
I like it.
He's here
Aren't we
for
always?
a good time.
That's what it's here for.
Not a long time.
Bold, he says.
Be bold, Browns fans. Be Browns fans. Be bold. Super Bowl champions. It's done after week 1. Cowboys, Browns, Super Bowl.
Damn.
It's done. I'm just kidding. I don't really believe that at all. But week 1 is in the books. Week 2 is getting ready to kick off tonight. So we wanted to jump on, and give our week 1 power rankings. NFL power rankings, week 1. You guys ready for these? You guys got your power rankings ready? We'll talk a little bit about you guys. You want to go first? You want to go from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5? 5 to 1?
5 to 1.
All right.
Do you have a 6? Do you want to do 6?
I do not. I just did 5. I'm sure I could throw a 6 out there, but no, let's just do 5.
All right. I got
5.
Miami.
You got Miami at 5.
I got Miami at 5. I think Miami put up some crazy numbers. I mean, they beat the Chargers. Chargers was a team that I still got going top of their division. And I think Miami. Now, in the long run, I don't think Miami, but right now, power rankings 5, I think you have to give the nod to Miami.
Miami was impressed. Their offense was very impressive this week. Tua. The thing is with Tua, man. Tua, if Tua's healthy, they're a Super Bowl contender.
Yep.
Tua looked really good. What did he throw for? 450?
455.
455?
Yep. Tua played well.
Tyreek, unreal. I don't know why people were acting surprised over Tyreek. Tyreek's a stud. He's always been a stud.
Fast.
He's good.
Tua stinks.
Lane Bennell, he hates Tua Tagovailoa. Hates him. My number 5, I can't.
Chris Tripp says Browns is going to break into the top 10 this week.
My number 5 is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't take Kansas City Chiefs out of the top 5.
Ooh.
They
5 though?
It was close to me, but I couldn't put them in front of my next team. Yeah, I got them 5. I mean, they lost. I can't have them higher than 5.
2 of the best guys are out.
Hey,
they're back
after week 2. They might climb back to number 1. We'll see. But I mean, Kansas City, they were Kadarius Toney. I think I could have caught more balls than Kadarius Toney the other night. I mean, he looked awful, but he had 2 awful drops. And if he catches those, the Chiefs win the game, and they're number 1 in the power rankings. So I got the Kansas City Chiefs at number 5 in my power rankings.
4, I got the Dallas Cowboys. As much as I hate it.
4? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys is a good team. They put up some good numbers. The defense looked phenomenal. A lot of weather, and it's like we said yesterday, it snowballed. I mean, it was one thing.
God.
It was one thing after the next for them. And I don't think that's the New York team we're going to see by the end of the year. And I mean, Dallas is going to be good, and they're going to be a problem for all year.
Oh, yeah.
But
I agree.
I got them at 4.
You said I had the Chiefs at 5 because I could not put them ahead of my number 4 team, the Detroit Lions. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Lions went in, they beat the champs.
They did.
They beat the champs, whether or not they should have. I mean, they got some breaks. I got the Lions at number 4. I thought that they played really well. Gibbs, as the year goes on, is going to get more and more involved. Goff looked good. Marvin Jones, who I thought would be, do really well with Jameson out, he was terrible. He had his
Lane is hating all over today.
Lane Bennell is hating.
He's a haterade today.
But yeah, I got the Detroit Lions at number 4. Good Detroit Lions number 4.
Coming in at 3, I got the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm already knowing exactly where your number 1 is. Already know it.
You don't know it.
I know it.
You don't know it.
I know. My number 3 is you had earlier, the Miami Dolphins. I wasn't really happy with their defense. I mean, they gave up a shitload of points. But I was back and forth on our prediction show whether I had the Dolphins or the Jets winning the division. Wish I could do that one over right now. But if Tua is healthy, Miami's going to, I think, run away with the division. I really do.
They got the chance now.
Plus, when they get Jalen back in December-ish, that defense is going to be even better. But the offense, they're nasty, man. Tua, Tyreek, Waddle.
Number 2. Who do I go with?
Go ahead.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
I got the Eagles at 2. I mean, they played well. They didn't crazy impress. You know what I mean? Belichick, I knew going in was going to be a tough game at New England. So I got Philly at 2. I mean, I think we got a tough matchup this week. We got Minnesota, a few players out.
Well, we'll get to the Thursday night football in a little bit.
So
My number 2 is the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, they're fucking loaded, offense, defense,
Great.
special
They're
teams.
loaded.
Moody, their rookie kicker, looked fucking great the other day, just like he did at Michigan. And I mean, if Purdy stays healthy, because I don't think if Purdy gets hurt, I don't think Sam Darnold is going to be able to lead that team anywhere. But they stomped a mud hole in my Pittsburgh Steelers' ass. Like, we had literal no shot whatsoever in that game the other night. But San Francisco, man, I got them at 2, and it was so tough between my 2 and 1. I didn't know who. I went back and forth, but I went San Francisco too because I was just impressed more with my number 1.
My number 1,
Number 1.
Kansas City Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs.
Absolutely. I mean,
number
their best defensive guy was out because of contract issues.
I'll give you that.
Their best offensive weapon was out because
give
he
you
was
that.
injured.
I'll give you
So
that.
I still think let them guys play. Maybe week 2 if them guys ain't. I mean, Jones ain't going to come in ready to roll anyway. I mean,
I'm
he's
not
missed
going
a
to give you
lot.
too much shit over it. I just couldn't do it because they lost.
I get it.
Week 1,
And it's hard.
power rankings, I had to drop them.
And it's hard. And I mean,
But I get it.
They've been the champs for a little while.
I get
now,
it.
so.
Jones is back now. I don't know if he'll play right away.
I say
I
will.
don't know. I don't know what kind of shape he's been in and all that shit. I don't know if Kelsey's going to be back this week or not. But yeah, them are 2 really big fucking losses that they had. And my number 1, the Dallas Cowboys.
Disgusting.
Dallas, I was impressed with them, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I was impressed with Dallas.
They came out fired up.
40-0, just beat the fuck out of them, man. Michael Parsons, they had a pick 6. They had a blocked field goal. Dak didn't do much, but Dak didn't have to. The offense didn't have to do shit. They were up, 26-0 at halftime?
Yeah. Blink of the eyes.
Cowboys number 1 for me after week 1. Now, these are going to change every fucking week.
Oh, yeah.
Every week, our power rankings are going to change. Lane Bonnell is hating today.
Haterade. He's got a heavy dose of it.
Lane Bonnell. I know a guy last night that went to wrestling with me, AEW in Cincinnati. And let me tell you, he was a drunken dog last night.
Oh,
So much for that sober lifestyle. Drunken dog. He was bad. He was pretty bad.
good for my old buddy.
Yeah, he had a good time. He had a good time. He was telling everybody about his being engaged to a stripper named Cinnamon. It was good. Just strangers. He didn't even know. It was a good time. All right, Thursday night football. That's all of our power rankings. Who'd you have at 1?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Forgot. All right. Thursday night football tonight. Your Philadelphia Eagles,
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Minnesota Vikings. What you got? What do you think?
It's at home. It's at Philly.
Vikings +7. Lane says take the points. Vikings will cover. You think the Vikings will cover? I don't know.
7's a lot of points.
7's a lot, but I don't know. That's
Vikings are coming in one, I think, a chip in the shoulder from what happened last year. I mean, Philly rolled them last year.
well, yeah. And they got beaten week
And they
1
got
by
beat week
fucking
1.
Baker Mayfield.
So, I mean, and Baker, did you hear Baker like calling reading out the plays and everything? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We're missing a few key players.
You got a lot out tonight.
So Gainwell's out. Top 5 safety, Reed Blankenship out. James Bradbury out.
God.
I mean, we're missing a lot.
Kobe Dean.
Nick Kobe Dean, he's going to be out for a little while. Talking a little fantasy earlier, they was asking about Swift to bring Swift or Pickens in.
Yeah.
I think this will be Swift's opportunity for sure to. I mean, it's got to be right. You
got to think
you signed a guy a little bit here.
You got to think
so.
tonight is the night that Swift gets carries with Gainwell.
Because if not long term, but if Swift's long term, a few years, you're going to want to show him, hey, I'm going to give you the ball, right? Because if not, he's not going to sign anything.
You think? I thought he was going to get the ball a lot week 1.
They healthy scratch Rashad Penny last week. Weird, I mean, a lot of running backs on the roster. I think cutting one of them boys is hard, especially because where they traded for a couple of them. And
Yeah.
I mean, that Boston Scott, he's a little giant killer. You know what I mean?
Boston, he's a playmaker
And
when he has to.
Yeah, and Kenneth Gainwell. I mean, I don't think he's an every down back. I think he's more of just a third down back at times. He'll get in there, and when the other guy's legs are tired, and he'll gash you a little bit. He runs hard, but it's just some people has it and some don't. I don't think he has it.
Philadelphia's running back when it comes to fantasies is to me is a lot like Kansas City's wide receiver situation. Stay the fuck away from it because you don't know who the hell they're going to use.
It's been like New England.
Philly's
for
got
years.
like Philly's got like 4 running backs, and Kansas City's got like 6 wide receivers, and just avoid it. The only offensive player I want on either one of those teams is Kelsey. I'll take Kelsey right now. If you can get Kelsey, go trade for him. He'll be back. But yeah, I don't like.
I mean,
this
just like the
situation.
wide receivers too. I mean, you don't know which one's going to have 100 and some yards that game and who's going to have 40.
Yeah.
So I mean, one of them blows up that week, and the
But
other
I do.
doesn't.
I think tonight will be the night that Swift will get the carries tonight for Philly.
It's his turn. Agent Zero.
Minnesota's offense, they only scored 17 points last week. I was surprised by that. But I mean, they took the L. I was expecting a lot more from their offense. Addison had a touchdown last week, I'm pretty sure. Justin Jefferson played good. Kirk played well. I said I didn't like Madison as the feature back, and he did okay. But I thought that Minnesota was going to fall off this year, and I think they got a real good shot of starting out 0-2
They
tonight.
could. They definitely could. I mean, Kirk Cousins probably going to have his hands full.
Well, yeah, their
That defensive line
that
is gonna
defensive
be-
line's going to be in Cousins' ass all
They're going
night.
to be chipping at him.
Be in Cousins' ass all night.
Hopefully, Jalen Carter comes out, has a good game. He had a good one last week. One of the guys I talked about, defensive rookie of the year. So good to keep an eye on him. If you're
You
into
guys
the,
got a lot out.
yeah, if you're into the sports collecting world, the Jalen Carter cards are on the climb right now.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
I'm not a card
On
guy.
my Eagles page, everyone's, oh, show me what you got, show me what you got. And I got a 101, and I posted on there, and I showed them. They're like, what do you want for? What do you want from it? I'm just going to sit on the
Sell that baby. Sell it. In the words of Lane Bonnell, sell.
Sell the farm, huh?
So who you got tonight? Should I even ask that?
I mean, I got Philly.
You got Philly. I got Philly too. I think it's gonna be close.
I think
Lane
Philly
Bonnell.
by 4.
Is that what the spread is? Lane Bonnell is that the spread?
hope not.
Vikings getting 7. Is that right? Jeremy Gatsky from a Vikings game 2. Jeremy Gatsky's better. Jeremy Gatsky's going to be 0-2 tonight. Backdrop knock. No, it did not. It was not big enough. It was not nearly big enough.
That's what she said.
How is real? I hear that my whole life. How is Real and Raw Sports commenting on that? Why isn't
That's our director.
Why is our social media coordinator commenting during our lives?
About to get fired.
Anything else happened in the sports world last night? Redlegs won. Cincinnati Reds won. We're tied for that last wild card spot. Anything else happen? I don't think anything happened yesterday. Like I said, we were just wanting to jump on here and to do our power rankings and talk about football.
I mean, you
talk
did
about
go
game
to
tonight.
Cincinnati and get to watch Mox fight. I mean, that's
I
pretty
did.
exciting.
Philadelphia's a monkey that we all get off our backs. You think? Well, Gatsky's got to pick the Vikings. He can't go 0-2. He bet me that they were going to win 2 playoff games.
I know. He has to win.
He's got to win tonight or it's going to be rough. Yeah, we went to Cincinnati last night and watched AEW wrestling for my wrestling fans out there. It was fun. It was the card was a little underwhelming last night. Cincinnati did not show up, that's for sure. There was so many floor seats available last night, like literally. Like,
Do you think they should consider to try like a weekend or something, like just strictly? Because I'm sure a weekday.
well, they got the
I know
Collision now.
I mean, I
on
know Monday Night
Saturdays.
Raw is like Monday Night Raw, but
But-
it's like how? I mean, because there's a few we've been to that's like it's pretty weak.
I mean, listen, they go to smaller arenas. I mean, they only had, I don't remember the exact number, but I follow this thing on Twitter, and it tells you how many tickets sell and how many is available for each event. They only had that arena last night. There was only like 3,000 and some tickets set up available for it. And there was like 1,500 tickets left like 2 or 3 days ago. And like we looked when we were in our seats, we heard somebody say that he got tickets on the floor for $14, which I thought that was kind of wild. So I pulled up my Ticketmaster and I went and looked. Floor seats were available for $24 last night. Now they weren't obviously, when they went on sale and they changed it right before, the event, but $24 for floor seats. And there was probably half the floor was available. It's like, wow, like, I don't know. I said a long time, and I love AEW. Look, I bought me a shirt last night. Buckeye Combat Club.
I like that.
Loved it. Loved it. I just AEW's. I don't. If I had to, if you told me I had to bet my life savings, which not a lot, but not a lot, but if you told me I had to bet every bit of money, yeah, they also had them buy one get one free, but they were also $24 a piece. You could do different shit. Y'all need lighting. No, we got good lighting. We got good light. Oh, that's my wife talking. If you told me I had to bet all my money if AEW will be around in 5 years, yes or no, I would say they will not be around in 5 years. They kill pay-per-views, and when the pay-per-views, they're always packed. And when
it's a good card.
And when they go overseas and shit in different places, I mean, you seen they just fucking sold out. They had 90 plus in Wembley. I mean, it was crazy. But you can't fill a fucking 3,000 seat arena, and it just, I don't know, it drives me nuts because, like I said, I'm a big AEW fan. But it was disappointing last night. And sometimes the cards aren't very good. Last night card sucked. Card was terrible last night.
And I'm sure that plays a factor with it.
Moxley was there, and and Jeremy Gatsky's there. Absolutely not any competition in WWE. But the thing is, I mean, it's good. Like I said, I'm a big AEW fan. I like having these other places where these guys get cut and they can still go wrestle. And I know there's other shit like Impact and NWA and all that shit, but you know, AEW is better than them.
And their own big TV.
Exactly. Their own big TV. They got, you know, TV contracts and everything, but I don't know. I feel like it's going down. And Tony Khan always, everybody that gets cut, he always wants to bring them in, and he'll have a big special announcement, and this person will come back, and then they're fucking
not used.
They don't do jack shit with them, and it's like, I don't know. I just don't know if AEW is going to survive.
So I see now, like, the merger with Vince is gone officially, right? So
Vince is no longer 100% in charge of WWE now. That happened like 2 days ago. He still runs it. He's still there, but he's not the majority owner. But he still calls all the shots. Basically, they're going, you know, they own it. Vince runs it, basically. But they'll still have final say, I would say.
I mean, they definitely got some pull. They'd have to.
Well, of course. But Vince brought back Nia Jax. That was the last fucking thing Vince did when he's in full control. Brought back Nia Jax. What the fuck are you doing? Nobody likes Nia Jax. She hurts everybody she's in the ring with.
What do you think chances are CM Punk come back?
My buddy Gatsky, he fucking hates CM Punk, but I'm a big Punk fan, and I've said numerous times, when Cult of Personality hits, the bank accounts fucking go up. He's the draw, man. He sells fucking merch.
See what Rio said. Attaboy.
I absolutely think AEW is better than Impact. I watch Impact all the time, and I can't watch. I watch it, and I think it's fucking trash. I think AEW is much better than Impact. I think AEW by far is better than any other wrestling organization. I mean, New Japan's good, but I can't do that. I've never been a fan of New Japan. Not a fan. I absolutely think AEW is better than Impact. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you think Punk has a chance?
I think there's a chance that Punk comes back. Well, I mean, you can say whatever you want about him, Gatsky,
but he puts fans in the seats.
He puts asses in the seats, and he puts money in the bank. He was the highest selling merch in AEW, and remember, they're a t-shirt company. That's what people say. I mean, he puts money, and I think there's a chance. Especially with the new ownership coming in.
They could say, hey, we want this guy.
We want this dude to come in. And it might not be a fucking full-time thing, anything like that. But fucking, who's not going to watch Seth Rollins and CM Punk at WrestleMania? I mean, it'll be fucking, like I said, Cult of Personality hits, the fucking place explodes every time.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine one of them guys, if it's Roman or if it's Rhodes or if it's Rollins down beating somebody and that hits? I mean,
Yeah, or even at the Royal Rumble.
Oh,
Royal
my.
Rumble surprise entrance. I mean, we seen
Number 30.
Yeah, fucking call the personality hits. Punk comes out, place fucking goes bananas, bananas.
it would. And then imagine how many people's got ordering tickets for Monday night
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because he's going to be there.
He's gonna be there. Punk's
And then the shirts
Punk-
drop that after the Rumble.
Punk's money. He's money, and I think he should have been fired from AEW. Had to every fucking night he was getting.
There's
into
always
it with
something,
somebody.
wasn't it?
But he's still money, and that's why I think there's a really good shot. I think he'll have one last run in WWE. I think so. I don't know. We'll see. Any other sports you want to talk about?
I don't think so. I don't
Like I
think,
said, we just wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about our power rankings and Thursday night football tonight. Any games you're excited for this weekend?
let me roll through some.
Let's pull up the NFL schedule. What do you guys got tonight? Vikings or Eagles? What do you guys got? Cult of personality. Let's pull it up. NFL schedule.
Packers, Falcons, Brandon Wilson said.
Ravens, Bengals. Seahawks, Lions.
Seattle's.
Seattle, man, they start out 0-2. Let me tell you, if you guys like to, you like to gamble. I don't know what the over. I don't know if you can bet on Aiden Hutchinson sacks or not, but I bet he has over 2 this week. Both Seattle tackles out.
Here's a good one at 1
Aiden
o'clock.
Hutchinson.
Chiefs and Jags.
Chiefs and Jags. That's
think
a
that'd be a
nice
good
one.
one.
Ooh, can you imagine the Kansas City Chiefs dropping to 0-2?
It could happen.
His number 1 in the power rankings might be
Go to 5.
0-2. Bills and Raiders.
Cowboys and Jets.
That's trash. Who?
Jets have a good defense.
Cowboys and Jets. See, I would have been thrilled to watch that one, but I mean, it'll be a close game because of the Jets defense, I think, but I don't know about
Monday
that.
night.
Monday night Steelers Browns. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm excited about that. Even though I already don't like
Dolphins and Patriots. I think that'll be a good one.
When in the hell did we start getting 2 Monday night games, like just in regular weeks? I thought about this the other day. I seen that the Browns and Steelers and the Saints and Panthers both play Monday night.
Why are they at the same time?
When did this start happening? Yeah, exactly. And they're the same time. The Saints start at 7:15, and the Eagles or the Browns and Steelers start at 8:15.
I mean, I like the 2
When the
games,
fuck
but
did that happen? I hate it.
I mean, just not together. I would
I
like
thought
if it was like
fine.
6 o'clock.
And like how they used to have on the first week, they had an 8 o'clock game, and then they had a West Coast game that started at like 10. Now, I'm not a big fan of 10 o'clock games because I got to go to bed sleepy, man.
Sleepy then.
But I mean, I love 2 Monday night games, but not at the same time. Saints and Panthers, I want to watch that game.
Good bounce back game for Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's got their hands full.
Cincinnati
Ravens.
definitely going to have their hands full. Ravens, Lamar.
Colts and Texans. Who's going to get their first
running
win?
all over the place. I'm interested in that one because I don't know. Colts played pretty decent.
They played pretty
they had
well.
a chance.
If freaking Jonathan Taylor come play with them, they'd be a little better.
Well, that's on them. They put him on the fucking pup list, so he's out for at least 4 games. Zach Moss comes back
Look at
this
that
week,
cat.
more than likely. Oh, Philly is stomped tonight and fought a very. Philly ain't getting stomped tonight, Gatsky. You guys lost to the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're the worst team in the fucking NFC South. They're worse than the fucking Panthers, who led by a fucking rookie quarterback.
Commanders and Broncos. Broncos fall.
Commanders, Broncos. That'll be tough. Listen, the Broncos, I watched a lot of that game, and last week the Broncos and Raiders, and the Broncos are in the same shit as they were last year. Their defense looked really fucking good.
And it's their offense
And the
is
offense
stale.
can't do anything.
It's just-
I don't understand why they don't throw the ball downfield. I do not get it. Russ had one of the best deep balls. He had the moon ball, they called it. And it was just fucking launched that thing, and it fell right into their lap every damn time. It was so good. And they don't throw the fucking deep ball. And I don't get it. They just dink and dunk the whole fucking game. I don't understand. So that'll be interesting, though. Commanders and Broncos.
I think that'd be a good one.
The Commanders almost lost to Arizona last week. So I don't know. You know what? I'm going to take my boy Russ in that one. I'm going to take Russ and the Broncos beating Washington. What about Dolphins, Patriots? Your Patriots gave
I
your
said,
Eagles.
I said that'll be a good one. That's why I said. I seen Patriots are wearing the red jerseys. I like those red
I seen
jerseys.
that. They're wearing the
And
throwbacks.
I mean, Patriots are tough. They're always a tough
They
team.
play defense.
Their defense
They
is
play
good.
defense and run the ball.
They do. They play well coached football.
But Dolphins win by 2 touchdowns.
I just think Dolphins. You ain't gonna keep up with them.
49ers, Rams. We'll see if the Rams were. We'll see if the Rams' little hot streak continues. I don't think so. Stafford threw it all over the Seahawks last week. Chargers, Titans, top 5 head coach Mike Vrabel struggling. No quarterback. Raiders, Bills big. Packers, Falcons. Tyler Algier and Bijan running all over the Packers. Actually, you know
Do
what?
we have any Washington fans in here?
I don't. You know what? And I don't know hardly any Washington fans at all. I don't know many. I know a couple.
I might be wrong, but I'm looking at. It looks like Chase Young did not play again.
Chase Young is probably out again. They said.
I mean,
Mike, that's what I was thinking, Gatsky. The only Washington fan I know is Mike Robinson and TJ Sutherland, and I honestly don't think either one of them actually listen to our podcast.
How do you sit out that much?
I listen. When they declined his option for next year, it's a lot of people's like, oh, they should have picked it up. Why?
Why
Would you want to pay this dude for another year if he somehow has a good year and stays healthy? Great, try to sign him. Or if he actually absolutely blows up like we all thought that Chase was going to, because I mean, we all know I'm a number one Buckeye hater. I thought that dude was going to be a fucking beast. I mean, he was a stud, and he can't stay healthy. So if he did blow up, then franchise him. If you can't get a deal worked out, I wouldn't have picked his option up either. Let him fucking go, because I mean, he's, like I said, it's week 2, and guess what? He's out.
In 2020 is his rookie year. He played 15 games. 2021 he played 9 games. 2022 he played 3 games. So
I mean, I wouldn't pick him up. I'd fucking let him go. Let him walk. There were rumors that we wanted to trade for him. I don't want no part of him. I mean, if you give him for like a 7th round pick or something,
I
sure.
mean, in his whole career, he only has 50 tackles.
Well, how many sacks he got?
9.
How many games? How many games he played?
Let me look again.
That don't matter.
26.
Well, 9 sacks, 26 games. That's not good, but it ain't bad. What up, Barker? What up, Chase Wood? How you guys doing this morning?
Dude needs to get out and play some football.
He does. He's another.
It's either bad luck or he's not committed.
Another Mr. Glass, man. Dude, you just cannot stay healthy. Packers and Falcons. I think that one might be all right.
I think you're going to see what team might be for real.
Travis Carr, what do you think about your Falcons and the Packers this week?
Replying to Travis Carr. What did he say earlier?
I don't know. I ain't paying attention. Yo, Jeremy Barker, what's happening? Jeremy Barker, I'm ready to get some cupcakes tonight. Rainy Sunday cupcakes. Pineapple upside down. Make sure to hit Rainy Sunday Cupcakes up for all your cupcake needs. Could be a sponsor. Basically is. Sorry, I like the whistle. Bears, Bucks. Bears and Bucks. How do we feel about this? Ooh, they look like the best one she's ever made. Well, they're from me, Barker. She puts extra little love in my cupcakes.
That was nice of her.
That's what I tell myself. Bears, Bucks. What do you guys think about that one this week?
Bears going to come play.
Bears going to show up. Baker going to wake up feeling dangerous again, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to start off 2-0. You know what? I'm going to say the Chicago Bears get their first win this week.
Think so?
I'm going to say the Bears beat Tampa Bay. Hey, I appreciate her and her cupcakes. I never did answer your one, though. Colts and Texans. Who wins Colts and Texans this week?
I think Colts.
Is Richardson good? I know he got hurt late in the game. Is he playing?
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything either, so I assume he's playing.
He's got a little dog in him.
He's got a little dog. I'll take the Texans. Bears by 6, Jeremy Barker says.
Bears by 6.
I'm going Bears as well, and I'm going to go with Texans over the Colts. We should have picked these against the spread so they could all bet and make tons of money. Arizona Cardinals, New York Giants. Giants, big. They got embarrassed.
They're gonna be fired up.
They're going to be fired
Poor Josh Dobbs.
up. Josh Dobbs is going to just get beat.
He's gonna get the hair beat off of him.
He going to get the fucking hair. Adam Smith knows. He's fucking, he's a big Colts
He's a
fan.
Colts fan.
He's a Colts fan.
He's a Colts fan.
Poor guy. Got to
guy.
deal with fucking Anthony Richardson for the next decade.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't got to sit on him long.
He might.
Ask the Titans.
He might be all right. He might be all right. I was impressed with him week 1. I really was. Even though he threw that interception to lose the game. Could have won it. Could have won it. Didn't. Choked. Choke job. Choke job. But he's got a great vertical.
He does. He can jump.
Great vertical. Great vertical leap.
He can hurdle guys.
Game of the week, though. I mean, we said that earlier, but I don't think you actually gave a pick. Chiefs Jags.
Yeah, game of the week.
That's got to be game of the week,
Gotta
right?
be.
That's probably the game that I will tune into the most. Exciting to face CJ. He should be. CJ gonna throw 4 touchdown passes. What do you guys think? Chiefs Jags. What you got? Chiefs Jags week 1.
I mean, it's hard to. I mean, it really depends if Travis is playing and if old D line's playing. So I don't know. I mean, if I think if Kelsey and him's back, I think Chiefs win.
We got a bunch of fucking Jags. Bunch of people saying the Jags. I'm going with Kansas City.
I think if Kelsey don't play, I think
if Kelsey does not play,
I
then
think
I'll,
Jags.
Then I'll take the Jags. But if Kelsey plays, I'm taking Kansas City. They ain't gonna go 0-2. Ridley's a stud, man. We all knew that. Calvin Ridley was a stud. He missed a fucking year because of gambling, and he's back, and he looked great.
Trevor Lawrence has got some weapons.
Trevor Lawrence has
Good head
weapons
coach.
all over the fucking field. But if Kelsey plays, give me the Chiefs. Patty ain't gonna
Did
go.
you?
0-2.
I read a thing that they was saying
Patty's not going 0-2.
the third string running back for the Tennessee Titans was beating out Henry for a job.
Ty J. Spears.
Yeah.
They're a fucking rookie. He doesn't have an ACL or some shit. But I mean he looked good. I don't think he's going to beat out Henry. He's going to get carries, and eventually he will probably. Henry's near the end. I mean, not like I don't think he's near the end of his career, but I think shortly Tennessee will move on. All right, well, we're not going to pay you any more money. It's time to go. Who outsnapped him? Spears is a rookie. Oh, last game. Yeah, well, I mean, he played well, but I think Henry's near the end. How old is Henry?
I don't know.
How old's Henry? I'm interested in that.
It's not really how old he is. It's how many carries has he had in his lifetime.
Well, that's true too. That's true too. He's like Eddie George. They ran him in the fucking ground. He's 30. We all know what the
29.
29. So yeah, I mean he's at that age that running backs, when
He'll be 30 in January. So
when
he'll be
they-
30 years old when they come.
So yeah, he's probably
Chubb's 27. Dalvin Cook's 28. Zeke's 28. McCaffrey's 27. Saquon's 26. Eckler's 29. Josh Jacobs 25.
wow.
Running back's getting old.
Yeah. And like I said, fucking 28 and a goddamn running back, you're done, basically. Damn near. I wouldn't say that Henry's done, though. I wouldn't say that yet. They should take less carries from some of these guys, especially when you got other good backs. I think fucking we should give the ball to Jalen Warren more than fucking Najee.
I was rolling through a lot of the college games. Man, it looked weak this weekend.
See, that's how I feel. Next
weekend is the 4
If-
pizza day.
If you watched our little live we did yesterday,
4 pizza day.
I said next weekend, September 23rd. That's the 4 fucking pizza day next weekend. Next weekend, you got, hold on, let me pull them all up. I don't want to miss none. You got fucking, no, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. You got Florida State Clemson at noon.
Kicking off noon.
You got UCLA and Utah next week. That's nice. That 2 ranked teams. Oregon State, Washington State ranked. Ole Miss, Alabama, Colorado, Oregon. Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Woo.
Yeah. I mean, I've already got
That's a
my
4 o'clock
sat
game, isn't it?
I've already who? No, Ohio State, Notre Dame, 7:30.
Oh,
I've got
my.
your schedule made for you.
At Notre Dame?
Noon. You got Florida State, Clemson. 3:30. What the fuck? Golden Gophers have a football program? At 3:30, you got Ole Miss and Alabama and Colorado, Oregon, and then at 7:30, you got Ohio State, Notre Dame. 4 pizzas.
Is it at Notre Dame?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, it is in.
Oh,
It is
my.
in South Bend. It's going. That is a like. I felt bad for my wife. I told her. I said, "Listen," I said, "I know you want to go to the Apple Festival. I know you want to go to the parade,
Hang out. Eat some popcorn. Some.
I told
What's your
her,
little fair snack?
Her and
We'll get there
fair
after
snack?
that.
Okay.
Tell me. Let's get this, and then we'll.
Her
what's
and
fair
all of her
food?
little work, her and her coworkers, they go every year. Almost, there's a tattoo parlor, and they do like $25 or $35 tattoos. They're real small, and they all go together and get a tattoo every year. And I told him, I said, that would be a damn good day for you guys all to go get your tattoo. Saturday. What better day than Saturday to go get your tattoo?
I agree.
No better. And then old dad's it's a 4 fucking pizza day Saturday, and I'm ready for it. And then Sunday of football. Like, I don't do jack shit during football season. Like, I literally sit in my fucking chair with my dog and just watch football all day. I love it.
So
What's my favorite fair food?
Fair food. If you're going to the fair and say you're not like going to like do anything, because like you ain't got a kid or nothing, so he's not riding the rides, but
Yeah.
you're going through there to get you something to eat. What are you getting? What is your number one?
Well, and
it could be 1, 2.
I'm going to be honest.
It could be 1A, 1B.
I'm going to be honest. It honestly depends on the festival. It depends.
It does. I agree.
Now, if I have to just pick
Normal fare.
one,
Just
just
a
a
normal
regular something
fare.
that's everywhere, it's a funnel cake.
Really?
Or I have funnel cake, deep fried cheese on a stick.
I like it.
It's one of them too. Now, see, I'm a big pumpkin man. I love pumpkin. It's pumpkin time, boys and girls. The Circleville Pumpkin Show. If you've never went, it's the greatest festival there is. And
We could be set up there in your future.
that, my friend, is the deep fried pumpkin pie. Oh, yeah. Deep fried pumpkin pie. Deep fried Oreos is good too. But funnel cake, fried cheese, deep fried cheese on a stick are my two.
Okay, now what about any food? You get
Fries.
You like fries?
Fries, fair fries.
fries.
God, yeah, fair fries.
Nothing
Fair
else.
Fries.
I mean, you don't like any of the Philly cheesesteaks or the
No, not really.
burgers
Not
or
really. The big turkey legs are good. I actually said the other day, I said, I wish there was a festival going on. I'd like to go get one of them big fucking turkey legs.
You like pickles?
No, I do not like
Them
pickles.
deep fried pickles are good.
Raj had, we went to that place we went to last.
Rod said on pickle.
We went to the Tin Roof in Cincinnati. That's where me, you, Neil, and all them went when we went to wrestling last year. And we went there, and Raj had deep fried pickles, and they said they were the best. Said they were good. But yeah, I don't like pickles. What about you? What's your favorite food?
I mean, I like Oreos, like deep fried Oreos. If I go, I usually try to. Leroy gets them, and I usually eat 1 or 2 of his. I mean, I like the Philly cheesesteaks usually. You know, I don't like peppers and onions on it. I just get mayonnaise on it.
Mayonnaise. Yeah, you're a mayonnaise guy.
I like the mayonnaise.
You like
Miracle
mayonnaise?
Whip, actually. Preferably the Miracle Whip.
You remember that one time we was at the festival and they gave you ranch and it was fucking water?
Yeah.
And you looked at the fucking old woman running the fucking stand and you said, my semen is more thicker than this.
It was, buddy. It was runny.
Oh,
My
shit.
goodness. You just never know sometimes what comes out of this mouth.
Then you're right. Or goes into
You know,
it.
see, Raj is the opposite. Raj is what goes in it.
Raj, if he's what goes in.
Him and Bob, good friends.
Bob and him, perfect couple. Perfect couple. Match made in heaven. Adam Smith says he's already requested days off for the pumpkin show. See, my pumpkin
That's
show
clutch,
people. I
isn't it?
actually took the Friday off for the pumpkin show because we're having a party Saturday. So pumpkin show Friday, get ready for party. Friday, party Saturday.
I like it.
Have you picked out your Halloween costume yet?
I got a couple. Me and Bob's been talking. So.
I like it. Are you and Bob going as a theme?
Well, it just depends. Depending what we can really go with. We're going to try to find something, but
I like it. I've got it narrowed down to 3. I got it narrowed down to 3 things.
it's hard. It's hard to find something you like.
It's tough.
Especially for a big guy.
It's tough. It's tough. But like I said, I've got it narrowed down to 3. You got anything else? Sports related?
Sports related? No.
Anything else you guys want to talk about while you're on here?
Oh, I got a little Colorado State giving my boy Dion a little bit of chirping here.
Go Rams. I think they're the Rams. I think Colorado State's the Rams. I'm pretty sure.
So Jay Norvell, speaking on Dion before Saturday's matchup, said, because Colorado's facing Colorado State, said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So he's just talking about Dion, because whenever Dion goes up and shaking your hands or talking to whatever,
Yeah.
I mean, he leaves his hat and glasses on. I mean, I'm a hat and glasses kind of guy, you know what I mean? Especially,
I don't think it fucking
but
matters.
I don't take them off. I think you're just putting a little fuel to the fire. Dion's gonna have his boys fired up, and guess what's gonna happen? Hopefully they roll them. They're gonna start 3-0 here.
Colorado will roll Colorado State. But then next week,
Then
remember
next week,
that
4
pizza
pizza
day, Colorado and Oregon.
That's it.
That's it. That's Dion's first actual test. Colorado and Oregon, and then the following week, USC. God, Caleb Williams gonna light that fucking defense up for 5 touchdowns.
Maybe
5 touchdown passes.
Travis Hunter might have 3 picks.
Who? Are they home or away? Adam Smith says. Who you talking about?
I'm pretty sure it's out of Oregon.
Hey, have a good day, Gasky. He said, fuck them Eagles. What do you think about that?
It's all right, Gasky. Just keep hating.
Colorado against Oregon? I'm pretty sure it's Oregon.
And I'm pretty sure it's at USC.
Pretty think so.
I'm pretty sure they're dreaded.
Let's check. I want to make sure. Let me make sure. I don't want to tell you wrong. Colorado, though, man, they're back in the fucking arena.
Yeah, at Oregon. At Oregon.
Colorado is USC is at Colorado.
That'll be huge.
USC, dude.
Look, if they win that, if Colorado
prime
rolls, that's going 8:30.
You know what? I just looked at when I was looking at that. That's an actual pretty good week too. Utah, Oregon State, Notre Dame, and Duke, which is ranked 21st and beat the hell out of Clemson.
And Notre Dame will still be undefeated by
LSU, Ole Miss, depending on if Ole Miss can beat Alabama. There's some good weeks. There's some good games that week as well in college football. Buffs over Ducks. Oregon had a time with Texas Tech. I'll take that bet, my friend. Ducks beat Colorado by 14.
Whew.
14.
You're going to give Colorado 14.
No, I ain't giving them. I'm just saying I'll take Oregon, but I'm just saying Oregon will beat them by 14. I'm not really like the offense is great. The offense looks really good, but I'm still not impressed with their defense. Still not impressed with their defense at all. Like I said earlier, I've watched both Colorado games, the whole game. And like last week, if Nebraska, like it was 10-3 for a long time. And if Nebraska would have had a fucking decent quarterback, they literally could have. I mean, I'm not saying the whole game because Colorado's offense came on late, but Nebraska's quarterback was fucking dreadful, man. Jeff Stanton, he was terrible. He was awful.
Good defense.
No, it wasn't good defense. Wasn't good defense. I don't think that. Yeah, Jeff Sims is fucking terrible. Lane knows. Me and Lane was talking during that game about that. Sims was awful.
What's up with Lane saying everyone stinks?
Lane he woke up choosing violence today.
He did.
He woke up today choosing violence.
Lane Mayfield, he's a hater today.
He should feel happy, though, because Raj is back to drinking, and that means Raj and Lane will be able to have casino dates and alcohol. Lane should be happy today.
He should.
Raj is ready. Raj is ready, prepared. He's already probably 3 Jaeger bombs deep today. I would say.
Raj told me him and Lane met on Grindr.
Grinder. I've never even
That's
heard
what
of
Roger told me.
grinder.
That's what Roger told me.
I've never heard of grinder. I thought they
One-
met on fucking Farmers Only.
One of them nights when Roger's drunk, he had a little heart to heart with me, and he told me.
Yeah, Notre Dame football joining a conference. Man, I don't know. I thought Notre Dame should have joined. I mean, they're technically. I mean, some of their sports is in the ACC. I don't know.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what the fuck they. And I don't blame them. They got their fucking NBC contract, and
they've been making the playoffs
and they
and stuff,
fucking
so-
make money, and they make a shitload of money. Notre Dame's their own brand, man. Whether you like them or not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've always thought that they should join a conference, but I don't know. I really don't
Pick
know.
who you want, play who you want.
I don't know. It's
When it gets into the Final Four, you get mollywopped.
I don't know. I mean, that's what they do. And like I said, when we did our college football preview show, I said if a one-loss Notre Dame team will get into the playoffs,
Yep.
fuck it. I'm interested. Next week's the big one. If Notre Dame beats Ohio State next week, you might not have a one-loss Notre Dame. Notre Dame might run the fucking table if they beat Ohio State. I mean, they still got good games though. They still got to play USC too. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a fun season. I mean, it's already been a fun season, but it's gonna be a fun season. Fun college football season. It always is though.
Next week.
I hate the playoff expansion though. I hate it.
I like it.
I fucking hate it. I just feel it cheapens the regular season.
Yeah, but
so
I just
much.
hate because sometimes that 5 team is always controversial.
Yeah, and I get that, but what makes the 7 team fucking
Yeah, but no one. I mean,
I hate
I
it.
don't feel like I care about the 7 team as much as I care about the 4 or 5 team.
yeah, but they're adding those teams in that don't deserve it, in my opinion. I just don't like it. I hate it. It cheapens the regular season, but it's all about money, and that's what it is. It's just all about money. Money, the almighty dollar, and that's
Adam
why
says
they
that Ohio State wins next week.
Every Buckeye fan says Ohio State wins next week.
You know who says Ohio State wins next week? I bet Cody Clarkson.
Cody Clarkson absolutely says Ohio State wins next week. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see what happens.
Where should we get pizza at tonight? Me and Leroy.
Fuck, I don't know.
We're getting pizza for the game. I told him because he's got practice till like right around 8.
Mamarini.
It's far away. I can't go all the way to Mama Rainey's and then go all the way out there.
Ooh, have you got the pepperoni stuffed cheese bread from Domino's?
Yeah.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
it?
I have the. It's got the pepperoni and cheese in it. Yep, we have. We got it one time. Bubba wanted
It's
it.
fucking
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's good.
The only thing I hate about when I get the cheese stuff though,
good.
the crust is so thin though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish they would like make it a little thicker all the way down.
Yeah. I like it thick.
Like,
Love it thick. All right, you got anything else? Anybody got anything else? Once again, our just get on here and bullshit around for a few minutes, and we went almost an hour.
it's fun.
Like I said, we're going to be on here a lot more now. We're going to be on here a lot more
It's easier.
now that we have our own establishment here to do it.
At the doghouse.
The dog house is up and running. I think we need a sign. The dog house.
I like it.
How do we spell dog? D-O-G?
No.
D-A-W-G?
WG. That's dog.
D-O-double-G? Or D?
Ooh,
I don't know.
ooh, the D-O-double-G.
I don't know. I kind of like D-A-W-G.
I think D-A-W-G.
I think so. All right, boys and girls, I think that's it for today. Thanks for jumping on with us and chatting. Until next time. No, Lane has nothing to do with the dog pound. Trust me, there will be a terrible towel on this table very soon. See you guys.